Cold weather affects the way fragrances perform. GQ Magazine 2020 says Gucci by Gucci is one of the best cold weather fragrances. I say thumbs down to that. I never liked this generic smelling fragrance that doesn't last too long. What would be better than this by the House of Gucci is Gucci Guilty Oud. This flavor here is very mass appealing, spicy, woody fragrance for an older crowd, lasting 6 hours, which is twice the length of this one. I only got 3 to 4 hours on this fragrance, so it's way better, and it reacts awesome in cold weather. And even better than this, Gucci Guilty Absolute. This fragrance here slices through this kind of cold weather. Colorado, anywhere where there's snow, if you're in a parking lot and the wind's blowing, wherever you're at, this slices through it. The projection is out of this world after it dries down. When you first smell this, it's pretty harsh, but it's trying to get to where it's going to get to. When the cold air is blowing on it, it is insanely good. I mean, fire good. You won't be disappointed with this leather. It's got some vetiver and it's got the Gucci Guilty DNA. And another fragrance that's awesome for pretty much all weather, but can do you very good in this kind of weather, is called Narciso Rodriguez. For him, this guy here puts an emphasis on musk in many of his fragrances, and this fragrance is not a blind buy worthy, but it's like one of those fragrances that's a work of art. It's a masterpiece. It takes you somewhere, and where it takes me when I spray this is raindrops. Narciso Rodriguez has 4 simple ingredients. It has some musks and some green notes, and it just smells like wet soil patchouli all mixed together. It's almost very depressing, and when you wear this 5 hour long lasting, maybe 6 hours, but the thing about this fragrance, it's got the largest scent trail of this whole entire list. And coming up on this list, I'm going to show you some more way affordable fragrances. Some are good for blind buy, some aren't, but one thing's for certain, they'll have some strong attribute that can cut through cold weather. Some are made for both warm and cold weather. This thing I would spray 5 shots. Where you leave the building, you will be remembered because it has the most enormous scent trail, also called sillage in this note. The next 10 days are going to be negative degrees here in the Midwest, and I'm going to wear Amouage Jubilation 25 XXV. Came out in 2008 by Bertrand Duchaufour. Bertrand Duchaufour created the one that was in Oman. That's the country it was made in. This bottle, this one I'm reviewing, was made in the UK. It has a magnetic cap. Now, people tell me that years ago they bought the one from 2008, and it's stunning and like twice the longevity as this, which I'm getting 8 hours out of it anyhow. But the one story was the guy was in the Greece airport and never smelled anything like it back in like 2009 and 10, and a salesperson in one of those fragrance stores back then sprayed it on his hand, and instantly he bought 2 bottles because this thing also has 25 different ingredients in it, and I'm going to try to describe them as best as I can. Basically, you have the coriander in here, which is like a lemon lime herbaceous note. Then you have labdanum that comes out of the rock roses, so it's a resin that's sweet, animalic, but you're thinking of that rose, slight rose DNA inside there, but it's musky and leathery. It's a fun resin that's found in rock roses, in European rock roses. You have tarragon, which gives it some licorice style vibe. The list goes on and on and on. Ablinum is another sweet woody style resin. It has a note of, say, like a woody lemonous vibe going on. And I love blackberry. It's almost like a blackberry opening with this. Cinnamon, honey, and more orchid roses. It also has clove, celery seeds, and another resin called Opaponax, which is a sweet myrrh myrrh. It has a warm, honey, powdery, smoky, balsamic vibe. Right when you smell it here, it is so complex, so elegant, so beautiful actually. It's a warm, gum, resinous, sweet, honeyed, powdery, smoky, everything all at once with some oak moss in it too. It's dry, it's earthy, it's everything you ever wanted. The projection stays on you for 3 hours, then it calms down. And women love this fragrance as well, and they say that you're very gentlemanly like and clean and refreshing and elegant, and the fragrance just tells a story on its own. It's about $200 in the discount. Top 3 easiest to wear best blind buy fragrances for winter time starts with Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum, which is basically a beautiful peppery lavender patchouli vanilla note, and it does last on my skin 10 hours or longer. It's an incredible fragrance. It's very mature, 25 years and older for this fragrance. It's elegant and classy. Then another one you can wear with a suit or with a hoodie is called Mercedes Club Benz Club Black. Now Mercedes fragrances are known to come on market, fall off market. And if this one falls off market, I have a suspicion it will skyrocket into the $150, $200 zone as some of their previous 2016 releases that smell like Dior or Homme. This one is black vanilla and rum and delicious. So easy to wear. I would spray this on 8 times minimum at least, but you'll get whiffs of it. The cold air makes it even better. It's comfortable in the heat as well. With this Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum, I would only spray it 4 times maximum. That's how good it is. And the next fragrance, that's probably the most complimented cold weather fragrance ever made, Emporio Armani's Stronger With You. Basically, it's a candied chestnut. Look at the color of the juice. It's a sweet, woody fragrance that makes amazing projection, and I got 8 hours without a problem, and I've worn it in high heat. I get compliments left and right. It just smells great, especially with the collared shirt. This fragrance, if I was using a scent sprayer, I would spray it 10 times. If I used a bottle, I would spray it 6 times is the magic number. Speaking of scent sprayers, we have a sale going on. If you want $150 worth of these samples to help you smell better for less, so you don't have to buy these full bottles, it'll help you sample these expensive fragrances for $14.95 if you just want to try one. But if you buy the package deal I created, you can get 10 of them, 10 of the $14.95 ones for $99 while supplies last, and you'll get $150 worth for $99, which means if you ever wanted to try something very expensive like an Amouage, which is like $20 anyway, $25 price tag for the scent sprayers, you can try them because you're getting $50 off for $99. Help support your channel. Comment down below what's your favorite cold weather fragrance. I'd love to hear some more stories. See you on the next video.